I'm in a
It's just Chris. Brendan, would you be able to give us a lowdown on where our characters are at?
I sure can.
Wait,
So,
let me do a disclaimer first. So this is episode It's Just Crits is all my fault. We're wrapping up the last campaign, but your boy has the COVID, regardless of getting the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. So I have to quarantine my house. So we had to do this over Zoom. So if the audio is a little bit shitty, we apologize. But in exchange for the audio being mediocre at best, we are giving you guys video of 4 fat white guys. Da-da-da.
I'm over here.
And Kellen's hand. Tune into this one. Probably better on YouTube. If you guys want to check it out on YouTube, all this stuff's up on YouTube. If not, it'll also be listenable if you can handle the audio quality up to this point.
It's a Zoom episode. They've been using Zoom interviews on fucking CNN. That's what we got.
And honestly, I'm just an audio douche, so I think it's way worse than it probably is.
It's a fine.
If you're also an audio douche, cool. But,
kill yourself. I will too.
Connor, as always, you are your own hardest critic.
I'm also my own
most erect critic.
I was trying to make a hard penis joke, and I just didn't. I just don't.
You know how much harder insults hit when the person shouting them is just fully erect. You're just like, I don't know how to feel.
All right, let's get this recap of where.
Not sure what you meant when you called me a bad boy.
All right.
My fucking camera is going to be absolute cocks.
Well, rest it up. Well, not against your beer. You're going to be picking that up.
So, you guys, Lou, Please, and Protech, you went to the mystical fortress of Candlekeep. You are attempting to find information that is prevalent to you. And while exploring, you discovered a mansion in a pocket dimension. Upon your exploration of the mansion, you were locked inside, and now you are trying to find the passcode to get out, which is hidden on the spines of books. During your explorations, you met 2 small homunculus, and they seem to kind of indicate that there's 1 book left that you have to find. The ground floor and the top floor of the mansion have been unexplored. That's pretty much where we left off.
Yeah, and I have the letters that we found still, BIRY, in case we need a recap on the letters we have to figure out the passcode to get the heck out of here.
And it was not library. Library didn't work.
We tried that one. Birthday is another guess I have, but I mean, I don't know how relevant that is to what we've been seeing.
I think we tried that one too. BIRY.
I was really bummed when library didn't work because I thought we were so clever.
That felt on the point.
Yeah, it was a little too on point. Apparently, we can't underestimate Candlekeep. They're like, we know.
Okay, so we just, your boys back at, everybody's at full health, full everything, right? Because that was a long rest.
It was a short rest.
Oh, what's a long rest? End of a campaign?
No, so long rest you take at the end of the day, and that is like an 8-hour rest.
Okay, cool. Damn. But it's a big sprint.
All right, so you guys are currently in the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
There's a door to your right that leads to the... I'm sorry, I said it backwards. You are currently in the kitchen. There's a door to the right that leads to the dining room. And then you can also go back to the hall and go to the Arboretum.
Arboretum.
Weren't we going to go talk to some pseudo dragons?
Yeah, we're going to the fairy folk.
Yes. They are in the Arboretum.
Well,
yeah, I think Arboretum was what we were tanking them out last time.
The Arboretum.
All right.
To the book depository.
Can we do it? Hang on. I got to remind myself to add a Batman transition here. All right.
There's the
who would like to take the lead?
You boy. Damage sponge over here.
I'll be in the middle, I suppose.
Oh, hang on. I got to get into character. Big and dumb. Big and dumb. Big and dumb.
How long could it possibly take?
I'm already in it.
So, as you enter the Arboretum, you enter wide open arch walls There's flowering shrubs and small trees growing between paved paths that meet in a semicircular patio. There's no sun, but 2 glowing globes hang above the plants, bathing them in light. There are colorful blossoms everywhere, filling the air with their perfume.
Lou looks around at the plants, and I want to see if there's any that are useful to me for making poultices and drugs and healing stuff.
The fuck was that first word?
What's up?
What was the first word? Poultices?
Yeah, Poultise.
It's like
I think it's when you mash up roots and then drink it, and you're not sick anymore.
Oh,
The
cool.
fuck? Nerd.
Lou, roll a nature check for me.
That's a D20.
Yes.
14. And I would love to look at my stat sheet, but it's over there behind the Zoom.
Your nature must be amazing, I think. So it was 14 plus some probably dope modifier.
You know what? That's a 15. Okay, so I'm going to say
Only one. All right.
you do see a few flowers that are known to have medicinal properties.
Okay.
They're known as elves' tears.
Dang.
Okay.
I'm gonna open it.
I take them and I put them in the mug that I have in my backpack labeled Liberal Tears.
But as you do that, you feel an invisible something knock the mug out of your hand, and it falls on the floor. And you kind of hear like a...
Lou closes his eyes and takes a deep, annoyed breath.
You do that.
Yo, what up, douchebag fairies? How's it going?
Please. We do need their help.
Oh shit, I'm supposed to be nice in this. Big dumb and nice. Hey, what's up, bros?
As you say that, your kind of like metal helmet is pushed down and covering your eyes now.
I immediately start sprinting towards, sprinting and screaming.
Okay.
The old sprint and scream.
That is what I would do. That is the character.
Do me a favor, roll a dexterity check.
D20.
Yes.
It's my modifier. 6.
Okay, so you're running and screaming, and like a fucking Hanna-Barbera cartoon, you run into a tree, like your arms on either side and one leg is up, and you just like slowly slide down the trunk.
Nice.
You don't take any damage though.
Cool. Anyways, is there something these?
Well, wait, no. I would like to see Protect also get owned by these things. Or before, I assume Lou assumes they're about to do something to Protect and steps in and says, "Hey, can you guys fuck with us later? Time is kind of the essence here. We're trying to get out of this place."
All right. So as you ask that question,
I like when it cuts back to his Zoom profile. It's very funny.
He's had a haircut since then. That's not how he looks now.
He had a bad day. He Britney'd his hair.
all right. So as you ask that, Lou, you feel like a strange poof of like strange like spores or smoke hit you in the face. Do me a favor.
I inhale deeply.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with it.
Okay.
You're dead.
You're just like you start giggling, and then
Right.
you're just laughing, and you know like when you laugh so hard like tears are pouring down your face.
Oh
Right.
my god!
You are literally rolling around on the ground laughing.
It's cracking up. All right.
He got dosed.
Richard, by the way, in the meantime, has found some catnip in this garden, and he's rubbing his bobcat face on the ground next to me. And so I'm just on the ground cracking up.
Cool. All right, now finally, let's. I move to speak with the pseudo dragons. May I speak
Okay.
with you, pseudo dragons?
You just hear giggling, but you don't see anything.
Yes.
How long is my laughing fit going to
I-
go? Is there?
Well, we'll get back to that.
Okay.
I hold my homunculus out from my pack in like a weird, in like a presentory fashion.
It's smacked out of your hand and lands on the floor.
I pick it up and put it back and turn to Protect, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm out of ideas, man. Where are the books?
I walk up to the pseudo dragons and say,
but you don't see them. They're invisible.
Yeah, no, they're
okay.
You walk to approximately where you think they are.
I walked to thank you. I walked to an approximate of where I think they are because I'm kind of just going off my robo hearing. And I shout, "How do you guys have fun?" very loudly.
Almost in response to that question, you can kind of feel your robes tie themselves around your legs, and you're like trying to stay balanced.
Okay.
I thought that they were going to molest him for sure.
I used
Kellen,
the fact I.
One second.
Sorry, I was.
Kellen,
No, go on.
can you roll a wisdom saving throw for me?
Yes. I should get a modifier for this because of Lou's incredibly high tolerance. 13.
I think you're wisdom.
You can add 3.
3. Okay, 16 then.
Okay. Yeah, so you've managed to kind of stave off the effects. As someone who has been to the Feywild, you know that pseudo-dragons can breathe kind of like this euphoric gas at people.
Okay. So, yeah, I kind of cough the gas out of my lungs and I say, hey, guys, seriously, can you at least fuck with the two of them and not me? Because I gotta talk to you about, how we get out of here.
Pseudo-dragons
you know my friend
would be
Jerry?
hilarious if you just did it again. Just toast his ass again. Get him.
I think of a pseudo dragon that I know from the Feywild, and I say, would you guys happen to know Asmodeus, my friend?
And at that mention, they kind of just appear in thin air, and they're like, "He's a friend of yours?"
Yeah, no, I dated his sister for a while, but he's not mad about it.
Oh. Well, we didn't know you were so familiar with the Feywild.
Oh, I lived there for me, it was about a year, but obviously it's been more here, but I've been there for I'm actually here on a mission for them. For
it's
the summer court.
Ellen fitting in
at the mention of the summer court, they kind of landed, bow their heads low, and they're like, we're so sorry. We were just having a little fun. We didn't know.
Yeah, I sort of respond it's all in good fun, but if you guys could help us get out of here, we are trying to get out of this little pocket dimension.
I asked for more of that laughing powder stuff.
They poof a little bit in your face.
I meant to have you dicks.
You look at Lou, and now his hair is which is usually kind of orange. Now it's purple. Now it's indigo. Now it's bright yellow.
I do say I meant to have you dicks.
You try to say that, but it's I'm meant to have you dicks.
Nice.
So the pseudo dragons look back at you and they go, "If you want to escape, all you have to do is find all the books."
Well, yeah, we found 4 of them. Do you guys know where the other ones could be, or how many there are?
Well, there's only one left. It's in the hidden room.
Hidden room?
Yes.
Which, I suppose you wouldn't know where that is if it's hidden.
Well, we don't know how to get there, but we do know where it is.
Would you be able to tell us?
Oh, of course. Histangia has an observatory. It's, let's see, how to put it. It's like a room that is a map of stars.
Oh, wow.
There's a secret door in there somewhere. And if you open it, it will lead you to the final book.
All right. Could you point us in the direction of the observatory?
Yep.
It's upstairs.
Thank you.
All right. Say hello to your mother for me.
And they go invisible again.
All right. Please, are you okay, or does my hair still look fucky to you?
I'm probably pretty fucked up, but
please make a wisdom saving throw for me.
T20?
Yes.
16. And it's got to be 0 or -1.
Yeah, you know what? Your eyes are a little red and you're kind of hungry, but you're fine now.
Yeah, it's 0.
Lou says to Protect, we have got to find a way to get you high. I have not found any drugs that work on robots yet, but the gods as my witnesses,
I welcome the challenge. And
For science.
for science.
Before we leave, I look around for valuables.
Okay, so those glowing orbs that are floating around, those are called drift globes. They're like crystal spheres that can emit light not unlike daylight. And as far as you can tell, that's how these plants are growing.
Sweet. How big? Is it small enough that I can snag one?
Make a dexterity throw, or specifically do acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay. +2. 18.
Yeah, so you, with one mighty leap, you manage to kind of double hand one of them. It feels pleasantly warm to the touch.
Cool.
like a bag of sand.
Put it in my bag.
Nice.
You do that.
Sweet.
Just take one though, please. You know, sustainability and all that.
I'm only taking one. And away we go.
To the book depository. Yeah, I think we would probably go back out the room and head toward the stairs that head
Upstairs.
upward.
Planetary.
All right. Who would like to take the lead?
Lou would, because he was talking about where the observatory was. So.
All right. Lou, as you walk past the dining room, you hear kind of like a scuttling.
That's unnerving. Lou, can I not walk in, but can I crack the door and look in?
Sure. You see large windows forming an entirety of one wall. They look out on 3 planted beds full of vegetation. And within this room, there's a crystal chandelier above a table made of dark wood. There's 6 matching wooden chairs with scarlet cushions around a table. And there's a 7th chair sitting alone in the far corner.
I turn to Protect and Please and say, there is 100% going to be something that tries to kill us in there, but those crystals look fairly valuable on that Chardonnay. On that Chardonnay.
Chandelier. And then I slap you Three Stooges style because I'm the dumb one.
And then Protect says that Chevrolet Impala does look valuable.
No. I'll damage sponge my way in there. I walk in.
All right.
And I follow in the middle.
Lou stays in the back again.
Okay.
Just like he did all of high school. Lou was a sad man in high school.
We're still talking about Lou?
In Fay High School. At Fay Naperville High School. What's Naperville's high school again? It's something dumb.
There's 5.
Oh my God.
1 for every block. Anyway.
Uniqua Valley, Wabanji Valley, Matea Valley, Naperville North, and Naperville Central.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And I'm not telling you which one I went to, but I will tell you that my social security number is 69420.
6942.
And $3 signs.
Cash money, bitch.
Because I love cash money, weed, and fucking.
What else?
This is all Lou standing in that room in the back,
just talking to himself
as the other two are start to face danger.
Sorry, I forgot to put my monster.
My favorite stroke.
By the way, our DM has stood up to find additional information.
Rips and then the DM goes,
yeah, we're about to get fuck raped.
He's getting the murder book.
No, don't read too much into this.
That's always great when the DM stands up and goes, "Yeah, what horrible things will these things do to you?"
I forgot which word to start with.
The rape hands are back. It's the
the rape hands.
I can guarantee you it's not the hands.
You know what sucks is that
version of it's
right now
rape
hands is super topical right now because of Andrew Cuomo. But by the time this comes out, it's going to be in the ether of our memories.
Truth.
Real quick, Trevor Moore, by the way.
What if we made
another thing that will not be topical?
This rape hands being by the
Tyler, you're the laggiest I've ever seen you in my life.
You actually are not doing great either.
Me?
Yeah. And we are next to Wi-Fi, so
I'm plugged into Wi-Fi.
I don't know.
Could be me. Who knows?
No, because I can't slow you.
Couldn't be me.
So, ProTech.
Yeah, oh God.
Dude, the fucking illustration I can see from across the table is real rough looking.
As you walk around the table, you notice that one of the chairs is dripping. And before you can do anything,
Lou says it looks like Protect's mom has been sitting on this chair.
before you could do anything, the part, like the seat of the chair,
I don't have a.
becomes a mouth full of razor sharp teeth and takes a bite out of you. You take, let's see here.
Emotional damage.
Tyler, I'm stopping your video. Is that better?
Damn.
He didn't lag just now, so.
Oh,
Well, no, I stopped his video.
But his audio didn't lag.
Okay, how's my video and audio?
You're good right now.
Okay. Tyler,
Tyler, you take 8 damage.
I got bit and fucking canceled in one stroke.
And,
That was
it
wild.
gets worse, buddy. It gets
Oh,
worse.
no.
You also take 4 acid damage.
he
You're
only
now
has
on the
8
ground.
damage.
Jesus. Okay.
I hate this
What are my
room.
spell slots at? Because a short rest. Does a short rest
Can
rejuvenate
we
spell slots?
leave? Can we leave?
Wait, what?
Can we just leave?
I mean, if you want to leave ProTech behind, sure.
Can we drag him
Can we
out?
I'm big. Take him and leave. He just got fucking KO'd in one hit.
All right, hold on. Lou, to answer your previous inquiry, it looks like you
His
have...
mother was not on a chair.
Oh, you're down to cantrips, dude.
Cool. Let me look at my cantrips and see what's going on.
ProTech is just calmly going, "Hey guys."
No, you're unconscious, dude.
You're unconscious.
It's a mimic, motherfuckers!
Oh, I do not have any healing cantrips.
Race from Dark
So
Souls.
I think we better grab Protech and hightail it if we can.
All
It
right.
plays into my video going away.
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
what being unconscious is.
So which one of you wants to try to pull ProTech?
Me.
Okay. Lou,
Yes.
would you like to Thorn Whip the Mimic just to distract it?
The answer
Yeah, I
is
think
yes
that's
when a
probably-
DM asks you a question.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure, yes, sir.
So I'm going to have you do that. And then, Connor?
By the way, since I'm next to the door, I kind of push Richard back out the door with my heel because I do
Okay.
not want him fucking with his mimic.
All right. Go ahead and roll an attack roll, Count.
12 plus, I believe, 2. I can grab it. I got to print this thing out at some
Yes.
point.
All right, that's a hit.
Get wrecked.
So go ahead and you're going to roll 1d6 for damage.
D6. I almost asked which one the D6 was, like it isn't a normal fucking die.
The
6.
Monopoly one.
It's a 6.
Okay. So you
I will-
kind of like get it right between the eyes, and now it's pissed and it's trying to focus on you.
Good.
Cool.
So just to clarify, you guys are not fighting this thing.
No, I don't. We're not. I'm literally trying to get it off of Protech. Is the only
Okay.
reason I'm whipping at it.
So the Mimic is going to try and go after Lou. You'll have to wait till its next turn, though. All right. So I'm sorry. Please go ahead and roll a strength check for me.
16.
All right, that's pretty good. Yeah. So you managed to kind of like
Plus 4
scoop
bit.
your hands under Protech's armpits
Mhm.
and drag him out of the room. So
Cool.
you guys are on the outside now.
We're all on the outside, or is
No,
Lou
you're still in there,
stuck?
buddy.
So you're still in the doorway.
Wait,
In the
so
doorway,
that's do I get a bonus action or something?
Let me check.
Or is that an entire action?
That was an entire action. You pulled a big robot man. That's
I
tough.
thought he was just glass cannon.
Yeah, but he's still like a big heavy metal man.
I imagined him made of ceramics. Like
Well,
pottery.
Glass is a metaphor.
You mentioned
I'm not kidding. This entire time I've been imagining him made of glass.
Oh, did you think I literally meant he was made of glass?
Yes, I did.
Oh my God.
100%.
That is just a metaphor for high attack, low defense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
Just a big dumb guy.
but one bite from a mimic, and
Just a big
Yeah.
dumb guy. That's all I have.
unfortunately,
So we're clear.
so kind of the only thing you can do as a bonus action is your second wind, but that doesn't really help you
That's
right now.
that's worthless, yeah. Well, because
Right,
all I wanted to do was like move back into the room to help Kellen in a second, or Lou in a second here.
Well, let's see. That was 10, 20. Okay, yeah, you've got like 5 more feet of movement left.
Oh yeah, so I stepped through the doorway at least, as
Okay.
far as I can go closer to Kellen or Lou.
Yeah. So
And
I would say dragging pro kind of like took up a lot more of your movement.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just through the doorway is all I wanted to get.
So just to update those of you at home and on the Zoom, right now, Please is in the doorway in the room. Lou is like in the middle of the doorway.
Unconscious
halfway
outside.
through. No, Lou is in the doorway.
Oh.
Protech is like out in the hallway dreaming
Okay.
away.
Speaking of Protech,
I'm
I'm going to need you to roll a death save.
Okay, let's see how this
A
is gonna
death
go.
save?
Wait, is that every turn he's
The
unconscious?
D20, obviously.
Oh, Jesus.
It's every
Alright,
turn he's
rolling a
unconscious?
D20. I had a 8.
Oh boy, that's one fail. So for those of you at home, the way that
And me.
death saves work is when a character is knocked unconscious, they get they have to roll. If they get a 10 or better, that's a success. If they get a 9 or less, that's a failure. You get a natural 20, that counts as 2 successes. You get a natural 1, that counts as 2 failures. 3 successes, you're back in the game with 1 HP. 3 failures.
Damn.
Right. What if
Can we do
Supposing
anything
we-
to help?
So if either of you have the proficiency with the medicine skill,
How
you
many?
can
check-
attempt.
Oh,
I think I do.
You can attempt to stabilize Protech so that he won't need to make death saves anymore.
Well,
Where am I going to find my proficiencies?
It should be.
Kellen, you have +2 in medicine. So it's no, I don't think you have a proficiency because your proficiency is in nature and investigation. I'm saying.
I have +5 in medicine now,
Yep.
and it is proficiency because that's what that little P means.
Yeah. So that's
I'm
you
almost-
have a really good chance of stabilizing him.
Okay,
Okay.
but my turn was the thorn whip. I have to wait for what the mimic's going to do, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
I was looking at
Okay, Kellen. So the plan is you dip out the door. I'm gonna follow you back out the door, and then I'm gonna brace the door.
As soon as we can do that, I'm going to dip out right out the door and immediately go to try and stabilize him.
Okay. After the mimic does shit.
Great.
Speaking of,
He's got his second wind right now, right?
I could also just go fucking fist bite the thing while you stabilize.
I think you're going to lose that probably.
I have my entire second wind. So I've got 24 HP pretty much because I keep fucking getting that. And you just did 6 damage.
Do we know how much health it has?
so one of you can roll a perception check on it, and you might learn something.
Is that a
Would that
bonus?
take a turn? Yeah. Would it take up a turn?
I'll let you do it as like a.
As he's
I'll give you
escaping,
an
can he do
action.
it? Let
So
as he's
real quick,
escaping-
first,
First, let's let the mimic do the thing, and then
Yeah, let's first
have
let-
him do it.
the mimic wants its turn, guys.
But I'm
Okay.
gonna
Well,
go on
maybe
a
you can
limb here real
mimic
quick.
someone who gives a shit.
I'm gonna go on a limb here real quick. Fuck the mimic. Fuck what it wants.
I'm not.
Not a fan?
I don't have a lot of positive feelings.
Don't like
for
it.
I'll say
You know
that.
what? If the mimic was a never mind.
I don't know if I like where this is going.
I was gonna say if the mimic was a Mexican child in a cage right now, I'd be a Trump supporter, but
Or a Biden supporter, baby. Let's go.
It's
Let's
one
hop open all
fucking
the-
executive action to get rid of that.
Politics in my D&D game.
ISIS too.
Lou is literally a forest communist.
Hey, real quick, ICE is a new thing. That's brand new, like 10 years old. It can go away.
Anyway, if the mimic were to take on the form of a Mexican child, then I would still hate it because of the content of its character. I don't know why this mimic is taking forever, and I'm so afraid.
Alright, so, I just had to-
You're about to get raped.
So the mimic kind of like its chair legs become like not unlike tentacles, and it manages.
Oh, God damn it, he was right.
It manages to smack Please
Those are going into
for
gut.
7 damage.
It was attacking Lou, but okay.
No, you jumped in front of me.
Did I get in front of you?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice.
How would you say 7 damage?
Once.
Oh God.
So I've got 5 left.
I might not be 7. Hold on.
7D. I'm dead.
And it's gone.
So you're not dead, but you are at 5 HP
Okay.
and you are grappled.
Okay. I'm good at that.
Okay. Lou would like to do a perception check, sort of as he's. I'm going to say he's. Well, you're the DM, but I'm going to say he's good enough at medicine that he can kind of work on Protec and stabilize him while also looking at the mimic for a perception check.
Okay, so for the mimic, roll perception check real quick.
Protect's dead. Just roll.
16.
Okay, so this thing is half starved to death.
Okay.
You get you like looking at its, even though it's a shapeshifter, it looks very emaciated.
Oh.
Okay.
It has not
Okay.
captured prey in a long time. So it's supposed to be way tougher than it is.
All right.
Oh, we can kick its ass.
And then go ahead and roll the medicine check for pro.
And you killed him.
11, and I get +5, so 16.
All right. Yep. You managed to. It's weird because he's not like biological, but you kind of use a bits and bobs.
Put me in
You kinda,
rice.
like, pick him up a little bit.
Can we do that? I have a kiddie pool in my backpack that I
Yeah.
blow up and fill with rice.
You kind of twist some things back into place.
I'm literally like that wire looks kind of like a tendon, so I'll put that where I think it should be.
Roll a 1997 station wagon check. How good are you at repairing a station wagon on the
It was
pod?
a 95.
So Protec is stabilized,
Okay, and I shout,
but he's still unconscious. He needs some actual healing.
but he won't die now.
He won't die anymore.
You need to take him to the
Okay,
elves.
and I don't have any healing spells left.
Did you guys find any potions?
We used them both.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
One of them actually might be on Protect.
Well, I do have one on me. If y'all want to take it out, my
Rob him!
All
Rob his
so I'm
body!
going to do a perception and a medicine. I'm going to say on your next turn, you can pour it down his throat if you want.
Okay, well, I'll say like as I was like messing with him, I found it.
Okay.
And I do shout to please that the thing's on its last legs. We might be able to beat it.
All right, you do all that.
Cool.
All right,
My turn?
please. I'm going to need you to do.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of this thing.
I'm gonna have to do a kick-ass check. Glad.
Glasses off time. Ow.
All right, I'm going to have you do a strength check.
D20.
Yes,
Everything check is D20.
pretty much everything.
23.
Okay, so you managed to like.
Wait, real quick. As I'm doing this, I scream, now who's doing the raping? Like, go ahead.
Okay,
Lou makes a face like, ooh.
you say that.
Protect.
I heard it when I said it. I turn back and say, I heard it when I said it.
So you managed to slip out of its grip. Then what would you like to do?
Beat the shit out of it.
All right.
I'm
I
gonna
was
punch
kinda
it.
hoping you would.
I'm gonna punch it.
I'm gonna punch it.
Real quick thing that I have to ask you, but I would know if I was the character. If I go
Yes.
down to 0, can I still use my second win?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sweet. What if
All
I go
right.
down to negatives?
Okay, so here's the thing. If you take negative damage in excess of your maximum HP, you're just fucking dead.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Tyler got really lucky.
Cool. Yeah, I'm a punch
All
it.
right. So go ahead and roll your D20 for an attack. And then
20.
you're going to add 6. Whoa! Whoa!
No. Stop. I rolled a 16. I added my strength modifier. I fucked up.
Oh,
So it's 22.
okay. That's still good. That's still good. Okay, go ahead and roll a D8 and add 4.
D8 and add 4. 8.
All right. You managed to punch it right in its gross, slimy ass eye.
Nice.
And yeah, all right. So let's see here.
I'm a punch it. Sorry, thinking about fighting. I'm literally playing Goku from Team 4-Star. Is the guy. I'm doing that now.
You want to fight everything.
I'm a
Were
punch.
you not? Was there a point where you weren't?
There was a point where it was inspired by, and now it is rip off of.
All right. Up next is the Mimic. No.
I think so.
Yes.
The both of us just went.
Yeah, because Tyler's unconscious.
Protec's just mumbling a weird lullaby to
Real
himself
quick.
as he's knocked out.
Real quick, Connor, you still have your bonus action. Would
Sounds
you
like an
to use
Owl
your
City
second
song.
wind?
No.
You're sure?
Uh,
Because you have 7 health, and this thing's bite can fuck you up.
I have 5 health, right?
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah, I have 5 health, and then if I go down to 0, I can just use the second wind then.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, because I keep getting really fucking high rolls on the second wind, so I don't want to accidentally. I don't want to roll 8 on the second wind and then have 13. Well, I wouldn't be able to have 13 health. I wouldn't have as much as I would have had if I had waited.
All right, sounds good.
Cool.
What's the mimic do?
All right, so the Mimic is going to try and bite, please. And it got a fucking 2. So you're fine.
Bite to the tongue.
All right. So Pro, you're unconscious. Lou, you're up.
Richard hops on top of Protec and sort of like hisses and does an ear flattening thing just in case there's anybody coming up behind us. Because I have to remind myself that Richard is here. And Lou, casting Shillelagh is a bonus. Oh, wait, no. If I pour the potion down his throat, is that a bonus action?
That's your action.
So I couldn't also attack?
No. But you would have your Shillelagh
Dude,
for the
just
next
do it.
time you do attack.
Yes, so I'm going to pour the potion down Protec's throat and then cast Shillelagh on my stick.
All right. And was that just a regular potion of healing?
I believe it was.
Tyler, what is it?
Shillelagh?
No, your
No, the potion.
Oh, the host. Your health is the one we had before the overuse encounter. So that would just be. I don't remember what those stats were because I just remember it being said
Okay.
we have the potion.
So, Tyler, roll a d4 and add 2.
D4 and add 2. 2, 2, 4.
Okay. You are now back in the fight.
Yay!
Oh,
What's my health at?
Well, let's see.
4, right?
Right? Is that how that works?
Yes.
Cool.
Exactly 4.
So I'm at 4. Woo! Yeah. Okay. Back in the game. Baby. That's what I said.
That could have gone way worse.
I mean, all I did was walk in a room. I was just like, oh, wow,
Hey,
shit.
here's
Oh
the
my
thing.
god!
Here's the thing. When mimics are disguised as everyday objects, they get advantage on their stealth, and it got a fucking 20.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm just unlucky.
Jesus fuck. Well,
If-
this is
I
why I
like
keep
that-
telling you guys.
You were
Just let me walk into the room first. Just let.
I think you did.
I did. I was second.
Literally a human shit.
But it was the one that was closer to Tyler. I randomly selected one of the chairs for to be replaced, and it was just Tyler. You were right on top of it.
Damn, that's wild.
Well, there it is. Anyway, moving on.
All right. Mimic's turn.
No,
Damn it.
tried to
No,
fight
I'm
me
sorry.
and got it too.
I'm sorry.
And then my turn.
Connor's turn.
I'm gonna punch it again.
All right, go for it.
12.
All right, and that's +6. All right, that's a hit. Roll for damage.
No. It's an 8 plus a 6. I thought.
Okay, well, 8 plus 6 is 14.
I keep doing a strength check. It's 8.
Okay, yeah.
I rolled an
So
8
for
plus
as
a.
long as you're. Sorry.
No, I rolled an 8 plus a 6, so 14.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. So now you're gonna roll for damage.
Sweet.
Good, it's still a hit.
And that is going to be a D4 plus 8. I'm sorry, I did it backwards. That's going to be a D8 plus 4.
9.
All right. You jump on top of it, and you're doing that thing where you're like just punching it in the skull over and over and over again.
Hell yes.
Damn, this thing has health.
So here's the thing. Like I said, it's actually half the health it's supposed to have because it's just been starved.
Yeah, I don't like mimics.
Yeah, dude, Dark
Yeah,
Souls,
you
they
should-
just hate them.
I have had this is kind of an aside. I've had this really fucked up idea for a bridge over a lava thing, and the entire bridge is just a bunch of mimics.
Uh-huh. I'll take the lava. That's fucking right.
It's right.
Fuck.
Hey, guys, I think the bridge winked
All right.
us. Is that a bad sign?
Why did the
Come
bridge
across
grab
me.
my dick?
Connor, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you go unconscious, we will be unable to carry you out of here.
I have second wind.
Yeah, that's
Okay, it tries
that's going to be your excuse. You
please
use it
again,
to fund the lava.
but fortunately, your armor's just too tough, girl.
Nice.
Slay Queen.
Suck it, mimic.
You're just a queen doing your own thing. All right. Up next is Lou.
Lou is going to look at his stat sheet to make sure of some things.
I get first dibs on track.
Yeah, so Lou, could definitely cross over to it. So Lou is going to once again hold his staff sort of by the bottom of it and do like a whirl around his head and then try and crack it down on the mimic.
Do it.
Oh, you're gonna hit me so fucking hard.
And remember, instead of strength, you're going to use your wisdom modifier to add to it.
Yes, is that because of I'm using Shillelagh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, so I'd add with my wisdom and +5 from Shillelagh?
Yes.
Okay. Where to go? So that's an 8, and then +5 from Shillelagh is 13.
Damn.
And
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit.
I assume it's going to be a hit. Let me just check what my wisdom is for the future. That would have been +3.
well,
so
I think that +5 is your wisdom.
the +5 is from Shillelagh, though.
Yeah, and then you get your +2 for proficiency, so that would be 5.
Okay. I just saw Shillelagh is +5 to attack, is what I'm saying with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I broke it down into the.
You break it. Okay, but
Yeah.
that's what I got it now. And it's a D6 now?
Yes.
5. And
All right.
Is there a modifier to that?
I believe it is. I'll double check that.
Wait.
No, it's a D8.
Let's hold on though. My Shillelagh doesn't increase my chance of attacking. That increases the damage I do, doesn't it? The spell?
I have both actually,
It does both. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
I love this spell.
because the wisdom makes it easier for you to hit stuff, and the D8 is more damage. So we kind of
Gotcha.
got the best of both worlds.
Okay.
Shillelagh is a fucking good spell. you
I am
guys.
very much enjoying it. I should go get my Shillelagh. That is a 6.
So, Kellen, in the
Eh?
words of the great Matt Mercer, may he reign forever. How do you want to do this?
Let's see. Yeah, so I kind of bring it over my head and I bring it down like on the mimic's head. And so that I hit like the center of the chair and the cushion. And I'm going to say that like splats, like the head of my staff goes through the cushion like you've broken the bottom out of a chair and all its guts and brains fall out between the chair legs.
Yes, just this putrid green effluvial brine starts trickling out through the bottom and pooling on the floor. It crumples to the ground and in death looks no longer like a chair, but just like this disgusting mass of flesh.
Yeah.
Lou goes, oh, hell yeah. But
I dare you to sit on it, Protect.
Protech walks up to it and goes, I'll never sit again.
So it's a bottomless chair now, right?
No, it was a bottomless chair, and then it shed the chair disguise, and now it's just like this gross green
Goo.
tile.
Yeah. Ready. Cool.
Lou attempts to slap Please on the back, but kind of awkwardly hits the small of his back and feels weird about it, but still says, good sponging, buddy.
I thank Lou for the save there because that fucking gross thing almost got me.
Please.
Lou feels very awkward about a
Hey.
compliment and just nods.
Tyler, better men than you have died to minimus. All
Dude,
right?
that thing.
There's no shame in it.
That shit came.
So the kitchen with the homunculi is next door, right?
Yes.
I walk next door and ask for food again.
You're not going to walk next door and be like, you're going to fucking tell us about the eating chair?
No, they're nice to me.
Chair now?
What was
Is
it?
it
Well,
chair?
no. Now it's a massive book
dead
that looks
now.
like this, and I shake some off of my staff.
Ooh,
Don't cook this, please.
we won't.
But about that food we were coming back for, I'm hungry.
Oh, yes. What can we get you?
Something, the mutton or whatever I had before would be fine.
All right.
Great.
Cal, do you want anything?
Oh, more venison jerky, please.
All right. We'll just say you guys take a short rest in the kitchen.
Cool.
And
All right.
let's see.
We would have to do a long rest for me to get a spell slot back, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think you can.
We can't. I don't think we can't do it right now. No.
All right.
Suck
We'll say,
it.
please, we'll say you get 5 HP back.
Up to 10, baby.
I still didn't lose any.
Bitch.
And then Pro, I think you have some hit dice left. Oh, no, you don't. You already used it. Shit.
Oh no. Well, I'm sitting pretty at 4. I'm limping, but I'm live.
But the short rest doesn't give him any health back?
So here's the thing. The short rest lets you use your hit dice to get health back,
But
and you only have as many hit dice as how many levels you are, which means you guys only have 1.
Okay.
And, you know, so unfortunately that's, I will say this.
Tyler's walking in the back every time from now on.
I look at like my leg that's like apparently sparking from where I got bit, and I go, "That's fine."
I have an
You know
idea.
what? I will say it's, you guys have probably been in here for quite a few hours. You can take a long rest.
Wait. Before we do that, we could also go back to where Kellen got the herbs knocked out of his hands, and now that he has respect from the Fae people, we can go grab some fucking medicine without them knocking it out of his fucking hands again.
Oh, I assumed he picked it back up.
So he has medicine on him.
Yes, and he has a kitchen.
I do have a kitchen here, yeah. So I could ostensibly make a health potion.
Yeah,
I
let's
would
use
say so.
let's use the long rest later, right? Or do we need it?
Um,
I'm fine.
I'm still going to give it to you just so you guys get some spell slots back.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, so Lou, using your known acumen, you have managed to make a poultice that has the same effect as a potion of healing.
Sweet.
Just one?
Just one.
I just straight gave it to Protect.
All right.
You'll need this later. Wait, no, because take it. We're gonna do the long rest, and then you just have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Exactly.
saying he's going to take it now. I'm saying he can have it on him, though.
I thank him and say,
You have to
here's
blow
to
him
not
now.
eating it.
I say you have to blow him now.
I'm made of metal. I don't think he wants that.
He does.
And-
He's weird.
Lou turns red and doesn't say anything other than, I have no idea if poultices work on metal, but I'm pretty sure. You seem pretty porous.
I'm like robots in sci-fi. I do it for the yucks. Anyway,
Anyway, how do the mouth parts work?
Goes you woo.
automatic, no clutch. Anyway, let's go.
Clutch. Nice. All right, we're taking a long rest,
All right.
and then we're gonna go get that book.
Damn books, though.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so after the long rest, we're all just heading upstairs to the observatory.
All right.
Ba-ba-ba.